Welcome to the Adhocracy Show. On today's episode,
we made some bold predictions at the beginning of this year.
And we're going to check out how we did.
We're going all the way back to episode 8.
We'll be right back. Welcome back. I'm JD Melville.
And I'm David Landeen, and welcome to the Adhocracy Show.
That's right, the Adhocracy Show, where we celebrate advertising, marketing, art, and design.
And apparently architecture.
Architecture.
Now, if this is your first time here, make sure you click that little button
Right below me.
there. So that says subscribe. You can push any of those other buttons too. Probably not the thumbs down, but yeah, you can totally like the like us. And you can find out that we have episodes every Monday.
Yeah.
You can be one of the first ones to watch them, you know?
Absolutely.
And yeah, so make sure you subscribe. Now,
and we want to let you know as well, later this week we will also be doing sort of a year in review. We'll talk about the show, and it's actually going to be live.
live!
You can ask us questions.
Anything could happen.
Anything. I could probably say architecture.
Yeah. Tell your friends. Tell your loved ones. Tell your neighbor. Tell your neighbor's dog. Live.
Yeah. So join us. If you have questions, you can submit those or you can ask those. We'll be doing like a Facebook Live, and then we'll also repost the video as we do that. But we'll talk about some of the changes we're going to have coming up this next year and some of the things we're looking forward to.
Exactly. So, this is episode 57, which is crazy because I remember like when we were doing like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, episode 8, we did one called Predicting Design Trends for the New Year for 2016, where we made some bold predictions about what we would see this year. We're actually going to follow up. We're going to see if any of our predictions came true. So, first off, JD predicted the Snapchat type audio delete mail. Let's take a look.
You will get your mailer. You'll pull it out of that, and because of the sunlight, because of the light, that will disappear. You will have 5 minutes to look at that mailer, and then it's gone. You better act fast if you want that pest control.
Yeah. All right. Well, JD, have we seen any evidence of this type of mail? Have you gotten any in your mail?
Okay, so we don't maybe have complete auto-deleted type stuff. Okay, that didn't exactly happen. But through my travels throughout this year, there are a couple of companies that I have come to know. There's one in Colorado, actually, that they're really working on the science behind some print. So they've got stuff that can detect cold, that can detect an electronic thing, that can detect light. So you can have kind of a piece that comes to light and colors come out in the sunlight. So you could...
It's possible.
It's possible.
But we haven't seen it yet.
But I haven't actually seen a actual deleted mail, no.
All right, well, over one.
Okay, well, so David predicted that everything, and he means everything, would be live. Let's see how that looked. Everything
is going live. Everything. And I mean everything, right? All right, so we're going to have YouTube live, which they already have, live streaming on YouTube.
Yeah.
They're going to have commercials live commercials.
Oh, that would be interesting.
You never know what's going to happen. You're going to have reruns on TV. You want to go back and watch Gilligan's Island? You're going to watch it live. People live doing it. Everything's live now. Well...
All right, David, what do you think? Do we have evidence of this?
Somewhat. They just did Hairspray Live. There's been more live television for like networks and stuff, Facebook Live. I mean, they've had some very important live streams that have happened this year that have influenced a lot. I haven't seen any live reruns. I guess I was probably off the mark on that one. But, I'm calling this one a win. I'm calling this one. We have definitely seen more live streaming and live television and live events.
Things are moving to now and in moments that we're just about now.
I'm saying yes.
All right.
I was right.
Very nice.
All right, next up. JD predicted, let's see, right there. SEO would be a thing of the past, and that having a hidden website would be the new trend because of the NSA. Let's take a look about that clip.
you're going to want your website to be dead last. You want to be able to Google your website, click on the last page, and be completely at the end. Hipsters are going to love this because they're going to be, oh, do you know about the last page? Do you know about the one website on the last page?
Okay. Looking back, do you regret this prediction?
Well, SEO isn't a thing of the past. It is kind of a best terms type thing, making your website functional and work and sort of searchable.
However, I will give you this, though. I was recently talking to some people who were involved in YouTube, and they said that messing with SEO can actually hurt your YouTube channel. And
you have to get it right the first time.
Well, not necessarily only that, but they said that messing with SEO, they want you to use the tools that they've given you to be searchable rather than trying to hack the system with SEO. They will, and that can actually hurt you in the long run. So
yeah, and there are some people who have the belief that if you do good work, you don't necessarily have to SEO, people will come to you, people will find you. You'll kind of move throughout. So yes, in some ways. But not making your site completely secret.
Maybe like a 0.3.
0.3
on the point system. So right now we're at 1.3.
All right, so let's move on. Social. David made a prediction that the new social network would be YourSpace. It would be, well, let's take a look.
Okay. YourSpace is a social media where you do not control your own profile.
Oh.
Everybody else does.
Interesting.
They post your status updates. They put pictures of you. You need to go around stalking each other and taking pictures of each other to find out what you're really doing, and then you post that, and then write a status update that so-and-so is doing this.
All right. Well, what do you think about that?
I still think that this would be a brilliant social network. I really think this would be at least an interesting social experiment.
True.
To have other people fill out your social network, tell like their perception of you is what's reflected on your social network.
We should make it.
Ooh.
Maybe we will make it.
YourSpace.
YourSpace.
Well, but I didn't get this one right. YourSpace never came about this year. Maybe we're not quite ready for it. Maybe, I'm going to say that. We're not quite ready for YourSpace yet. All right, let's see. JD predicted, oh yes.
How could we forget? How could we forget?
Flush it.
Flush it. Let's take a look.
Yeah, look good. Here we go.
I'm going to introduce the Flush It app. This app allows you to take the phone, which is already in your hand because you're sitting on the toilet with phone in hand anyway, and instead of flushing it with the nasty knob behind you, you just push a little button on your phone. It flashes it for you.
You don't touch the nasty knob behind you. You touch the nasty phone in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
The Flush It app coming in 2016.
So has it come out this year, or has this idea gone down the drain?
Oh. Okay. So the actual app itself, Flush It, has not actually seen the light of day.
Nice going, world. We gave you a brilliant idea, and you didn't run with it.
You didn't take it. Though there are a lot of indications of things being more automated in the home, being able to control them. AT&T has a new network. Their new tools to lock your doors, shut your garage, all of that stuff.
Home automation, definitely.
There are some things coming in from Japan of being able to control your toilet through Bluetooth. Which would make a little bit more sense, especially if it's a bidet.
Well, that would actually have been a bold prediction, or not less bold prediction, that if we did get a phone app for flushing toilets, it would come from Japan.
Yes, true.
Like, they would come up with that.
And we did find that there is an app that actually has toilet sounds flushing, so you can actually
pretend to flush your toilet.
To flush the toilet.
Get the whole experience except for the toilet actually flushing.
So I'm going to kind of say yes. It's like a 0.5.
All right, so
it's out there.
1.8 out of... 1.8 out of 5. Not our best showing for this year. But hey, you know what? Bold predictions. You know what bold prediction we should have made? That Trump would be the next president. Because nobody would have seen that one coming.
Except for all the people who voted for him.
No, back in January?
Oh, in January. That would have been a
bold prediction.
Very bold prediction.
We would have been clairvoyant.
Oh, man. That would have been incredible. Well, this next year we're going to have another attempt at that. We will look at some of the big things coming out, and we will make some even bolder predictions this year, because I believe we can get above a 1.8.
That's right. Now, make sure you join us on Friday where we do our year in review.
It's going to be so fun.
We're going to talk about what we've learned this year. We're going to talk about what's coming out next year. Remember, tell your friend, tell your neighbor, tell your neighbor's dog.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you so much for liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing our videos. We really appreciate it.
We do. And thank you for liking and following us on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitter, and Facebook. And not yet your space, but someday.
Coming to a internet near you. The internet's always near you. Go ahead.
Anyway, and for your fake fact of the day, if you subscribe to this video right there, you will be able to predict something, and it will absolutely come true next year.
I've got some doozies coming.
See, I don't think we were subscribed to our own channel when we made these predictions, and that's why they didn't come true. But yours will.
We're ready for it.